So quite recently I went into a New Balance outlet here in the UK and I found a pair of 9060, which for sure I wasn't expecting to do. This one has quite good materials and it's very close to that release coming from the Bodega collaboration. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. As I said earlier guys, in today's video we're gonna have a look at a very nice color combination with some very good materials for the New Balance 9060. So let's go ahead and start with the box guys, which as usual coming for this brand, it's coming in this dark gray colorway, which will have the New Balance logo in this silver color here on top of the lid. So let's just go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at this very nice find at the outlet store, and this one will be for the New Balance 9060 in the Blue Haze colorway. As I said earlier guys, going into an outlet store here in the UK, I found a surprise pair waiting for me, I guess. This one is the Blue Haze, which I think dropped around maybe 3 years ago. Most definitely it's very close to this Bodega colorway, which dropped roughly the same. So the colorways are quite close. Of course there will be some differences between them, but for sure finding this one at the outlet store for around 125 pounds here in the UK, for sure it was a great deal. Upon checking this one on StockX, this one goes over 250 pounds. So for sure I think that I've made a great deal, where I received a very nice color combination for this upper with some slightly better materials comparing with the usual general releases for this range. So in case you don't know, this New Balance 9060 came on the market around more than 3 years ago when we had that double collaboration with Joe Fresh Goods, and since then this range just skyrocketed with each release. If I'm not mistaken, I think this one now has at least 20 to 30 color combinations on the market, and it's still dropping every month in a few new colorways, and I'm really excited about this colorway, which for sure has like a spring vibe with this very nice bluish tones. As I said earlier, this one also has slightly better materials, and of course as this one will sit on this very nice looking and very comfortable outsole midsole, I really feel that this one is still one of the most comfortable releases ever coming from New Balance. So with that being said guys, let's go ahead and also do a small breakdown. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of few materials. As a base layer we're gonna have this blue to turquoise mesh material, which has a very nice texture. So for sure this one will act as a base layer, and of course on top we're gonna have a few other overlays. One of it will be this blue nubuck present here at the front of the tobo section and also on the sides, which will be slightly a bit different to the one used at the back, which it seems that it's gonna be like a leather one. This one will also be slightly a bit lighter for the color. Of course we're also gonna have some synthetic nubuck in this brownish color here at the top of the tobo section and also on the sides, and this will also be present here towards the back on the lateral medial side of the heel section and also just above it, where we're also gonna have this New Balance logo embroidered. Then in the midfoot, as usual, we're gonna have your New Balance logo, which this time will come in this off-white color with this double edge color in this cream and brown. So this one will be on the lateral side, while on the medial side we're gonna have it stitched in this off-white color, which looks quite nice. Of course, we're also gonna have another N logo embroidered here at the bottom of the lacing system. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will also have some plastic eyelets here towards the top. So this lacing system will keep in place these very faded blue laces. And underneath these laces, guys, we're gonna have the same mesh material used as the rest of the upper, which has a very good amount of padding underneath. And this one will also have here towards the top this synthetic nubuck in this cream color, and also this leather material in this great blue color, and it will keep in place this New Balance 9060 bubble, which looks quite nice. So going now inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have this off-white color for this lining, which underneath will have a decent amount of padding, nothing special here. And also at the bottom we're gonna have one of your usual foam insoles, which will come in this white color, and this one will have imprinted here at the heel section the New Balance running, and also the New Balance logo, which will come in this brown color. So going now towards the midsole, guys, covering this heel section, we're gonna have this translucent heel counter support, which has a very interesting design, which is something usual coming for this range, but for sure it looks quite nice. So that will actually take us now to this absorb midsole, which will come in these two tones of cream and brown as well, which I think you already know. It has a very nice design, which for sure will give a very good stability with this staggered design. I really feel that this midsole works perfect with the colorways used for the upper as well. So now we can go to this rubber outsole in this gray, brown and whitish color, which as you can see will have this diamond pattern here at the front and also at the back. This one will also have a lot of this absorb exposed in a lot of places, which will give it a bit of flexibility. As usual here in the midfoot we're also gonna have this New Balance lettering as well. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for this range I'm always going with my true to size, and for me, as I have skinny feet, this one fits me just fine, and I would say that it's gonna be roughly the same for people with normal feet. But just in case you have wide feet, guys, I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this front part of the shoe, which is a bit pointy, is not gonna be too tight for you. So overall, guys, this surprisingly good find at an outlet store here in the UK, which I managed to find it for just 125 pounds. For sure it's one of the best pairs which I've ever found in an outlet. This one, as I said earlier, it's going for double the amount on StockX. As long as I managed to get this one under retail, for sure I'm quite pleased with it. As I said earlier, this one will also have quite good materials and a very nice color blocking, which will be very close to that Bodega release, which I already have it in my collection, but this one will be a bit lighter, and for sure it's looking quite nice. Of course, this one will still sit on this very iconic absorb midsole, which is very comfortable and also quite stable. So most definitely I'm quite excited that I managed to get this one into my collection with like 20 to 30% under the retail. But as this one was released originally around 2 to 3 years ago, you can't actually find it on the New Balance website anymore. As I said earlier, this one you can find it on the secondary market, but for double the price or even more. Most definitely, if you have the chance to go for this one, guys, and you can take it for a good price, most definitely I recommend it. This one will have slightly better materials comparing with the general releases, and in my opinion a very nice color blocking. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this very nice color blocking for this New Balance 9060, which for today we had it in this Blue Haze one. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.